All right, guys, it is now Tuesday, April the 21st. April the 21st. Man, we are burning through this month. So what we have today, guys, is a burner. It's going to be a lot of movements, a lot of fun reps, and you get 2 rounds to enjoy all those fun movements and fun reps. All right, guys? So again, it's going to be 2 rounds. The workout is going to start with 30 sit-ups. Now, again, you're always welcome to replace some of these movements with movements, or I should say equipment that you guys have on hand. So if, I know sit-ups most people can do, I mean, they have a mat or something like that. But as I go through the movements and the pieces of equipment needed, again, just kind of place the pieces of equipment you have into the workout, and I'm sure it'll go just fine. But again, it's going to be 2 rounds. This is 4 time, and it's going to go 30 sit-ups. Then we got 20 hang cleans. Now, you can use your core bag. Go ahead and pull that core bag into a rack position. Remember, it's from the hang. And if you can catch it in a power position. It says hang clean, usually implying a full squat. All right, now that's 20 of them. So if you think you've got 20 full clean into a squat, clean, jump on it. Let's knock that out. 20 of them is not too bad, depending on the weight you're using. Using dumbbells, you can do the same thing. Pull into a full movement, pull into a full movement. That's up to you. Barbells, same idea, okay? But again, make sure whatever weight you're using, you're moving it well. And it's not pulling you too far forward, too far backwards, and you're driving those elbows into a nice proper front rack position. From there, we're going to go right into 30. So if you notice, the scheme is going to go 30, 20, 30, 20, kind of back and forth in those rep numbers. But next is going to be your 30 kettlebell swings. For those that aren't really comfortable with the kettlebell swing, remember, we're always going to replace that. Toe out, bit wider base than normal, sumo style squat, chest up, belt touch, high pull, posture, pause for a moment, squat, high pull, continue moving, 30 kettlebell swings or 30 of those sumo stance style kettlebell squat to high pulls, okay? Right into 20 burpees. Now, what would a good workout be without some burpees? So we have 20 burpees. Then we're going to go into 30 med ball tosses or wall balls, okay? If you don't have a wall ball, you can use slam balls instead. I don't know that I would squat and toss the slam ball. Maybe actually replace the movement with 30 full-on slam balls. Make sure you get full extension at the top, full flexion at the bottom, and you'll be good to go. If you're doing med ball toss or wall balls, find that target. Make sure you get a proper squat. Hip crease below parallel. When you come up, give me a nice solid toss. Or just simply press the ball up into the air, bring it back to the shoulders, squat, press the ball, bring it back to the shoulders. Whether you're tossing it and hitting a target or not really depends on where you're doing the workout and if you have a target that you can toss to, all right? Then you got your deadlifts. Now, we can replace deadlifts with single leg bird feeders. We can replace it with RDLs. You know, we can even replace it with where you lay down on the ground and your feet are up on a box and you do the hip extension, working the hamstring and glutes. But of course, deadlifts, we do want to keep that movement in our repertoire. So if you have a barbell or kettlebells or dumbbells, you can go, as long as you're stopping mid-shin, all right, you should be okay. Now, obviously, if you have a barbell and bumpers, you can go ahead and knock out those deadlifts straight away. Nothing changes there. It's only if you're using dumbbells or kettlebells or something like that that you may want to really pay attention to, or if you have a couple of little boxes or maybe some mats you can set to your side to help remind you that you should only get to here. That way we don't go way too far down. That'd be a good idea as well. That's your deadlifts. Then right into your push-ups, good old-fashioned push-ups. Now there's 30 of these guys, so to keep that nice plank position for 30 reps isn't going to be easy. All right, so do 3 sets of 10, break it down however you see best fit, but make sure you're getting that nice midline, okay? So you'll see a lot of folks have a tendency to go down and they'll push up and then kind of bring their hips up following. Let's try to stay away from that. Remember, when we're down on the ground, one way to break that habit is to pull your knees up, pull your belly button in, and then press straight up. As long as you're doing that, you're doing a great push-up, okay, guys? So that's what we're looking for. Then we got our squat jumps. Good, deep, hip crease below parallel, knees externally rotated. And then when you come up, just a little jump, nothing big, nothing huge, just stay consistent, right? What we don't want is to jump and then jar ourselves. So try to catch yourself in a nice, smooth, explosive position, but nice and steady. 20 squat jumps, then finishing, final movement, I promise, jump rope. We're gonna do 30 double unders. Now, if you're not quite there yet, you could always do 60 to 90 single unders, but that's up to you. Remember, try to do it on a padded surface, like I say padded, like a rubber mat or a piece of carpet or something like that. Because if you're doing it on the pavement outside on the driveway, it will scuff those ropes up pretty good, okay? So there you go. 2 rounds of all that fun stuff, all right? So again, implementing in where you need to, make adjustments where you need to. We've been a couple weeks into this now, guys, so you probably have figured out exactly what movements that you're capable of pulling off at home, what movements you're having to modify, okay? So you always can leave us some notes. Hey, Wayne, I'm not real sure what exactly to do in place of this. Happy to give you some ideas, some examples, okay? But other than that, be blessed, enjoy this Tuesday, and man, the rumors are starting to go around. We may be within a shorter window of opening back up. Let's just pray and hope that's the case. We are more than excited to have you guys back in here, and we can do this thing person to person. What a blessing day that would be. Cannot wait, all right? So anyway, love you guys. Be safe and stay active, all right? See you guys next go around.